Hi everyone, this is Dawn Marie with Creative DME Designs. I just wanted to show y'all some of the folios that I made at HPP's Monday JumpStart that Sarah taught us. That was Monday the 16th, I think. Of course, the kids are behind me in the chair, want to talk, but maybe they'll say hi at the end. You guys, you're okay. Here, you can jump on mommy's back. So I made them from two things. I made them from a coffee table book called Plates, Girls, which was amazing book for getting things for to do books like this or to do folios. This one I think was the first one that I started making. So I also have not made anything to go in them yet. So I'm going to show you where there's pockets with my little toolie here, which is just a piece of paper. So this is where you would go into it. I do have a magnet set here. This is the back, and it's just plain. So you go into it like this. There actually is a pocket here and a pocket up here that you could slide something in there. And then you open it up. I put belly bands here, but they stop in the middle. So there, and then this is a pocket, a big long one. This is one of the little pockets that I made. And then let's see, open this one. And this is the little pocket. Another pocket. Actually, all of these will be pockets that I'll be able to put some stuff in. This one's a little tiny one. See, this piece of paper would actually fit in there. So all of these were plates or parts of plates. This one actually comes over and you're able to put a tuck there. And I also made this a tuck here. And then what you do is that you put one down, then you put your next one down, and then you put your next one down, and then that one, and then this one, and then that one. And then you fold it over and you close it. So that was one of my book ones. I'll set that over here. This one I really didn't finish. I'm not excited about it, but I did want to show you. I started one for Halloween. This just made an envelope. This is not Halloween-y, so I'd sort of like to find something to cover it. This was just a black plate. This was one of the Halloween plates that they had. I made a little, I don't know, I cut out around the plates and I made just this little fringy over prettiness here because this was pretty plain to me. It's another one of the Halloween pockets. This is from a coloring book, and that too is a pocket, and this is the top of it. And I just had tucked it in there. And then what I did is that I cut around the pockets here so that whatever you tucked in there you'd be able to see what was on the picture. So we're going to shut that one, then that one, then that one, and then the big one, and then go over like that. And and then you tie it on that side. The back here is also one big, huge black plate. You can barely see it. This actually was the one that I started with Sarah when she was first teaching. So I made a closure here, which is just a plate that I like tripled up on, folded it and folded it and folded it. So it's really stiff and sturdy. And then I did make this one little pocket here that you could put something in out of a blue plate. This is all blue plates, my blue plate special. And then you put that over like that and it holds the whole thing shut. And then on this side, it's just another blue plate That one was a pocket. This is a pocket right here. Then this is a tiny little pocket. I had to put something on here because this was too small to fit. And then I put this one here. Now, I loved this part and I wanted to keep it open, but I do still have quite a bit of room to, I could add definitely some more pockets in this area. But I figured I'd stop doing them, and then I'd figure out if I wanted more, if I wanted to keep this one pretty basic, because this is more of a one showing how to make them. This is my last one for using the plates. What I've done is I've made ribbons here that you can untie to hold it together. And then on here, there's a ribbon. And I cut out little tiny pieces of plates to go on it. Now, when you open this one up, there is one small little tiny envelope here. And then you can open this one, which is an envelope. And then this one, which is an envelope that I tucked actually into that one. That's an envelope. An envelope. This is an envelope. This little tiny one is an envelope, which I think is so cute. I've also done a tuck spot here. And another envelope. And this is the last envelope. And I guess I need to go back, and this one I finished last night, so I might have let the glue go. So when you're closing them, you sort of have to look and see which one's the first one to get closed. I would say that one. Then you can close this one. And then I would close that one and that one. And then close 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 that one. And then that one. And there you go. And you can see they're all stacked there, but you don't know what they're for, you know. So that is the last of my plate folios. Now, the other folios I made were with coloring pages, uncolored. This one here is for the artist. And what you do is it's an elastic, but I have it so you can just slip it off and pull it tighter from there. Because these were black and white, I'm able to do a little bit more on them, and I started playing more with doing these. I put a gusseted thing here with all these pretty brushes. The base that I used is all colored pencils because there's no color in them yet. This is the other side, and you can see that there's another piece there, and what you do is you open it here, and that's where you would put everything. I put two small little pockets right here, and they flip up, and these represent sewing and crocheting. This is a messy room, and it's an envelope. It's sort of fun, you know, an artist's messy room. And then you open that up, and I have just some string and yarn. And then this I have open a little differently. This right here, it was too long for me to use, and I still wanted to use it in this. So it opens a little differently. This one represents sewing. Another one that represents crocheting. And then you can see that at the bottom of this, you'd be able to flip it over this way and go like that to actually close it. And then there was one more there. Behind it, you can see suitcases, which is actually, I use vintage suitcases to hold a lot of my ribbons and stuff. So that also works for doing this one as a craft. So you say, well, Domri, what are you going to do with all of these? I don't know. If you see one that you like, go ahead and let me know. This one right here, you could put stuff in it. Like in here, it's thick enough you could probably put a small set of colored pencils in and then just color everything that's in here, or put extra small pages in each one of the little pockets to color. So this could be a little, you know, a little travel folio. But it's really just, I liked making them out of the coloring pages because then somebody can take it and go beyond what I've done. You could color it. You know, you can cover the whole thing if you don't like what I put. So this one was with books. The base was books. And I had this ribbon here. So I put it on the envelope right here. So when you close it, you close the envelope and then tie the fabric ribbon. Books, once again, I'm going to turn it this way just because that's the way I perceived it. It doesn't have much in it. It's a very small pockets. This one would be much easier to color because and the background was clocks. And then it's just got these two in here and then the big pocket. So this one is just a nice little small one. You could hide some of your favorite notes in this. You could put some ephemera in it. You could give it to somebody as a gift with some writing paper in it or anything like that. This one right here is my flower folio. This is all flowers from different coloring books that I have. The paper that I used on it is this right here. So it's like a little garden scene. So when you open it up, if this is a small one, you have one long pocket here, you have a short pocket there, you have a bigger pocket there, you have a short pocket here, and a short pocket there, and then you have the big pocket. And what I've done is I have covered some things with some of the parts of the coloring pages that I used. And it's just a fun natural journal to maybe give somebody who wants to write about their garden. It's not really a journal. I'm sorry, a folio. And then you just take this and tuck it. And it's easy peasy to throw in your purse. And then you could put your receipts in the pockets. You could keep a lot of, you could have one of these for each one of your kids and put important things in them for them. This is my last one that I did. This one I'm calling houses or cityscapes, or this one has everything to do with architecture. It's from a fun coloring book, or a lot of it is from a fun coloring book that I have, and then I pulled a couple extra things. So this right here is actually high rises that they've made into like a mandala. And then I made this to clasp and hold around. And of course it's a little castle. And you open it up like this. And then there's I made a very shallow pocket right here. And then, and big too, because I like with big pockets, you can put a lot of stuff in them. And that's just a really fun thing to color there. And then this reminded me of those windows that they used to have, the round windows. So I put that there. This reminded me, say, of like a county, or it's just a doodle page, or, you know, something that was in a coloring book. This is another, it's from the same coloring book as this. And it did have a quote in it that I wanted to stay there. And then you can see there is a big, huge apartment building there. But what I also did with this one is that I made it a double pocket in the original one. So there's, these are actually the houses that are on the front that I used for here. But I did make this a double pocket, and I did make it gusseted so that you could actually put more in the front. So you close that one, then you close that one, then that one, and that one, and that one, and then you have your little folio. So once again, these were made on Monday JumpStart for HPP. Sarah taught us how to make them. She gave us a basic form, and then we went all fun and did what we could with them. And that was for Happy Paper People with Marianne. So if you're interested in learning any of these, you can go to that that video, or you can ask me anytime. But I really enjoyed this. I still have pockets to fill in these, and then who knows, they may go up for sale. I may keep one or two of them, and you never know. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my little folios here. Once again, this is Dawn Marie with Creative DME Designs, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.